Hello. Hi. Just
Hello.
another art stream.
We're doing an art stream.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna draw in to go to yeah.
I'm gonna draw a bit too, maybe. But
You're gonna draw?
I'm mostly gonna move the canvas. And we might have some more people joining in a bit. But yeah,
Yeah. We don't know.
we don't know when exactly.
Yeah. Like kind of just gonna show up and that's that. Um. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a landscape drawing. I'm gonna draw a tree
Ooh,
down here.
landscape drawing. I haven't done landscape drawing in a while.
Yeah, me neither. And I'm bad. I don't have a good drawing tablet and stuff. I draw a lot more if I draw on paper.
Yeah.
So I don't know if a face would come out well here. So I'm just gonna draw a landscape.
In some respects, drawing on paper can be like better because I rely too much on the tools in
Other
digital, so
digital
then when I
tools,
move to
yeah,
paper,
that's.
I'm like, oh, oh, dear me. I remember in college I had to do photography as part of my course.
Yeah,
Yeah, and one of there was like 8 subjects you could pick from within photography to like focus on, like when you get a brief or something.
yeah.
Um, and I just went for landscapes because I was like, I can just take pictures of landscapes and not have to really um think about it because I wasn't very good at photography. It's
I mean, how
you
do you
know
even like judge it?
well some
I mean,
some
it's like,
photographers
especially
do like,
landscape, the composition is not really like up to you necessarily, right? But I
I
mean,
guess
it's
it's about,
probably finding a good picture,
yeah,
I guess. Yeah,
it's about finding the right angle and stuff.
yeah,
Um, but I was never good at that. I know there was another one I did where it was like uh Lego photography,
oh, that's cool.
uh, where I basically just got like a minifigure and I think I had a little Lego piece that was like a camera, and I just
Yeah,
had the Lego person. I took a picture of the Lego person taking a photo, if that makes sense. Like they'd just
yeah.
be in different areas, and I just that's all I did.
But important question: which Lego minifigure was it?
Oh, it was just like uh random pieces put together. I
Okay,
think I used Movie Lloyd's torso though, if
nice.
I'm remembering correctly. Um, so yeah. I need to start drawing and I don't know what to draw. This is typical. Very typical of me.
Was it like a Lego photography thing from your school, or was that like your idea to do Lego?
Oh, it was my idea to do
Yeah, okay, that
Lego.
makes sense.
Um, I can't remember what the brief was. But it was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Do do do. First drawing in, and I'm already like obsessing over details. It's always the first sketch because I'm not like in the zone yet, so my brain is overthinking it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Monarch says if you're doing landscape, do one of the realms. Okay, that's a good idea. I'm doing tree. Which realm has a tree? Chima.
Uh, does it have a tree in it?
Yeah, I mean Chima has a bunch of trees. It's a jungle wildness.
I thought there was like a specific tree.
Oh,
Like
I mean, I'm sure there's a
I mean, you
specific
could
tree
you could
too.
just draw a random tree in
Yeah,
Chima if you want.
random tree in Chima. This is a random tree in Chima. Laval climbed it in a tragic backstory moment where he was still friends with Krager or something.
Yeah. Are you writing that Chima lore?
I'm writing Chima fanfiction.
Yeah, right here in chat.
Yep.
I wonder if there is any.
I'm sure there is. I'm
I
sure
know,
there's a
but
bunch.
like, how much is there? Is my question.
I'm sure there's a bunch. I think there was a pretty active Chima community on the Lego message boards. So I'm sure there's a lot of Chima fanfiction actually. The question is
someone,
just if you can still find it, but
someone needs to go on AO3 and look in the Chima tag and see what's the check the number, see what's the.
we should do a dramatic reading of Chima fanfiction.
Oh, that would be great.
There's a tree near the Forever Rock. See, that's exactly where he had a fundamental friendship moment with Krager.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
I used to write fanfiction when I was a teenager.
For what? Like franchises or
Ninjago.
Ninjago? Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote quite a few of them. I can't.
I guess I wrote Ninjago fanfic too. For my World Builder project, I'm writing story stuff.
Oh yeah, I got that works.
Counts. That's fanfiction.
Yeah, because you're including.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the characters from the show.
Yes. Do 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 do.
How's the YouTube chat? The one Crunchbite said blarg. Okay.
Me too. You know what? Feel that.
Real blarg hours.
Real blog hours.
What did you write Ninjago fanfic about? Was it anything in particular you liked writing about?
I'm trying to remember. It's because it was back in when the movie came out. So when I was first into it.
Was it based on the movie or the show?
It would like swap between because I'd
cool.
write one shots.
Yeah.
And it was just whichever one I felt like writing. I know one of my OCs used to be a Ninjago OC, and then she got repurposed into something else.
Nice.
So yeah, but
have to be.
Yeah.
Have to zoom out sometimes so people can see what you're drawing too. Shouldn't get too distracted here with my tree.
Dude, right. I'm not doing it a great deal at the minute.
Oh, and that's a nice figure already. One of your characters from
Thank
your
you.
animated short film, right?
Yeah. It is.
Can I enter this so you can see both?
Oh, yeah. I still love that student film. I think
Yeah.
If I hadn't gotten that like injury in the last few weeks, I would have done stuff differently, I think.
What injury did you get? I don't think I've heard about this.
So I was drawing every single day from about 9 to 5, even on weekends. And I'd be drawing nonstop, and it got to a point where my wrist basically just gave out.
Yeah.
And it was in like so much agony that I couldn't do anything with it. I had to ask for an extension on my deadline. I don't think I think I was only a few days past the actual deadline. Because I ended up just like taking a few days to rest and then powering through. But yeah, I injured my wrist, and it's kind of been like that ever since.
Okay.
Not like it's not constantly hurting, right?
Yeah.
It's just I have to be careful about it. Like if it starts hurting, then I need to take breaks and I need to like stretch my hands and stuff like that. Which is what I should have been doing anyway. But yeah. So long story short, if you are drawing and stuff, do stretch, do it, because you could very easily end up with like an injury that will just prevent you
Yeah.
from drawing ever again, and that was just terrifying. Um, and also just really painful and horrible. And now I, it just hurts randomly on days for no reason. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's not good. I
tis
remember
not.
you showed me like an early storyboard version of the film.
Did I?
But yeah, I think so. At least I remember seeing that.
I probably did. I can't remember who I showed. I just
Yeah, a couple of people
yeah
in the group.
yeah yeah. I still draw these characters all the time. I just love them so much. Um, and they're also just really easy to draw
Yeah,
because
pretty simple
um,
designs.
yeah, because they're literally just they're all designed by different shapes. I don't know how to explain it. Like
Yeah,
um,
it's
if I
pretty
do like a
like
really rough
simple
thing,
geometric shapes, basically.
yeah, like I made Luna, which is the one I just drew, that was very like round, like that, and sort of really soft and squishy. And then the other character in it, I made her like kind of uh triangle, really sharp sort of shapes like that. Um, so it was really easy for me to draw them all the time because
Yeah.
it was just little shapes, super easy. Da, da, da. I'm gonna look at your tree. That is an epic tree.
I'm
Or
just
two trees.
messing
Ooh,
around here. Yeah.
I like it. Do the trees have names?
It's Bob and Arnold.
Bob and Arnold. Happy Pride Month. Oh man. Um, I guess I'll draw. I'll draw them. I'll draw them sitting together. I have to now. Da, da, da. Did I tell you I've had an ant problem recently?
An ant problem?
Yes.
Oh.
Um. So ants have started showing up in the house. Um. And we've managed to get rid of them for the most part. Um. And the other day, I came downstairs in the morning and I'd left like a glass on my desk in like the computer room.
Yeah.
Um. And I was like, "Oh, I'll go put this in the kitchen and wash it." And as I was carrying it to the kitchen, I like realized it was swarming with ants. Um, just that had just been like climbing all over the glass, because they're getting the leftover remnants of whatever drink was in there at the time. Um, but yeah, it's just ants.
Oh
So many
no.
ants everywhere.
And now, are you trying to get rid of them, or did you get rid of
Uh,
them?
well, this was only like 2 days ago when this specific incident happened. Um, and I used a spray, I think, yesterday, and I haven't seen any today.
Okay, that's
Um,
good.
but we also did that in like not this room, in another room where they also were, and they were gone, and we don't really know where they're coming from is the issue, like, um, because it's always downstairs, and they keep showing up in different rooms, so we're just trying to figure out which which room they're entering in, or if there's like multiple points, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to find out their entry routes and attack strategies.
Yeah, yeah, basically. Um, yeah. I mean, I'm glad they're gone for now because
Yeah.
it was getting annoying. Um, but yeah, ants. Da, da, da. Oh dear. Mhm. How's the weather?
I mean, it's not but it was pretty sunny today, so pretty warm
Mm,
overall, which I
yeah.
hate. Um,
I I feel that.
I'm more
Uh,
of a cold weather person.
yeah,
Um,
me too.
so
Yeah. Uh, whenever I go into work, one of my coworkers really loves heat and they can't stand the cold.
yeah.
And I'll come in and even on like a cold day, I won't be wearing like my like uniform jacket. I'll just be in my t-shirt. And she'll every single shift she's like, "Are you not cold?" And I go, "No, I'm really not." Like I just I like the cold. I don't know. I can't stand the heat. But yeah, God.
Draybird says the weather in my area is whiplashing from record-breaking high temperatures to tornado warnings and thunderstorms. That does not sound fun at all.
Oh, very unfun.
And QVR in the YouTube chat says, "Hey, hey."
Hello.
Hey, I'm trying to add Mini, Krager, and Laval to show that this is Chima
How's that going?
going. I
I'll
think
check in a minute.
you can recognize them.
I'm gonna look in a second.
Does Krager have a cape? I think he has a cape, right?
You're asking the wrong person. I can't even remember things about shows I like.
Maybe someone in the chat knows. If not, he has a cape now, okay?
Just pretend
Yeah.
it's for the fan fiction. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go. In
Yeah,
this is an alternate universe where Krager has a cape.
yeah. See,
Everything else is the same. Anyway, um,
Christ,
Laval has a cape though. Krager has a tail. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna remove the cape. But first, I'm
oh
gonna
dear.
show what AJ's been up to. I had to zoom in a bit. Um, why does Krager not have a cape? He deserves a cape.
All cool people deserve capes. Edna Mode might disagree though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Okay, I'm gonna fix my Krager mistakes. I hope the Chima community will forgive me.
No.
No? Dang it.
No.
No
Oh,
cape for Krager. The tail.
let Kraga have a cape 2024.
Here you go. He has a tail now. Just have to fix the tree. Perfect. Laval looks kind of like, not like a lion. Oh well. He gets
Alright.
eyebrows.
I don't think he really looks much like a lion in the show either, to be honest. I don't
He
think
need,
it's
he needs eyebrows. That makes it better. And a nose.
make
Yeah,
it look like
better.
the what's the thing from Dreams? I haven't watched Dreams, I just
Oh,
know there's
that
a
what the Phil.
nightmare. Yeah.
Oh,
The
Monerp
paralysis.
says Krager will have a cape when he shows up in Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3. True. We
You're
will get
so
we
real
will
for
get
that.
the Krager we deserve.
I made Stella so small. This is tragic. I'm so sorry.
Ice Master YouTube chat says, "I'm here, everyone. Hi." How's it going?
Hello.
What you
We're
think of
just
my
chilling.
Cragger who doesn't have a cape?
Let me see. I will be the judge. It's beautiful. It's a
Yeah,
masterpiece.
they're having a friendship moment, as I said.
An epic friendship moment.
Yeah, someone has to write Chima fanfic about this.
You're so right. The day when Twilight Sparkle came and taught them that friendship is magic.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that show?
What, My Little Pony?
Yeah.
No, never seen a single episode. I
Dang.
I heard it's good,
It is. It is quite good.
but I don't know if it's my kind of show.
I mean, fair enough.
But I mean, could be.
You never know. I quite liked it when it was airing, but I haven't watched it since. So
Is there like, I think there's a bunch of different shows, right? Or is it like all
yeah,
just one continuity?
there's Friendship is Magic, and then they had movies that was Equestria Girls, which is like
Okay.
humanoid versions,
Oh, okay.
and then they had another movie that was just I never saw the movie, but it was still set in the
The universe.
yeah, it was just like higher budget.
Mm-hmm.
And then they've had like a new generation recently.
Nice.
So it's like completely different ponies. Um, what do I know of this?
I mean, if you watched it, it makes sense that you know it.
I know, but I don't know. Oh, what do I draw now? I know what I'll draw. I will. I know exactly what I'll draw. Oh no. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ice Master says My Little Pony had 9 seasons.
What?
9?
I didn't realize it had 9 seasons.
And if Ninjago has 16, it's not really surprising, right? It's been around a long time. I guess it makes sense.
Yes, I just realized I didn't realize it had been 9. You know. I
Yeah.
guess it's the same as people who thought Ninjago ended after like
Yeah,
season
like
2.
season 7 or season 3,
Yeah.
some people. Always so funny when people are like, what? Ninjago's still around? How?
Honestly,
It just keeps coming.
you can't stop Ninjago
No.
no
Ninja
matter
go, not
how.
ninja stop. That's why they keep going.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah.
We should be getting the new season of Monkey Kid soon.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's been quite a while. We haven't heard really a lot. That trailer was only released in China too, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
where is it?
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah,
It'll show up when it shows up. That's
that's true.
the Monkey Kid way. We don't tell it when to appear, it just appears before us, and then we all go in a frenzy, and
It appears before us in Chinese, and then like a couple
yeah.
of months later in
And then
in
I'll
English.
watch it, and then nobody else will, and I'll just sit and wait for the dub, and then the dub will come out, and everyone else will watch it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's our Monkey Kid cycle.
Yeah, to be fair, the main reason I was watching Monkey Kid in
English,
Chinese
Chinese. Yeah,
was because of the animation.
yeah. So
So
you're not gonna do that anymore.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm strong enough for that.
Did you watch any of Dream season 2?
I haven't even finished season 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
I think I got like 7 episodes in, and I was kind of like, this is fine,
Season
you
2
know?
is a lot better in my opinion. We still haven't finished it either.
Right.
But from what I've seen so far, I like it. It's a lot
Well, that's
better
good at
than season
least.
1. Yeah.
I was looking at the dream sets today
Yeah.
just to uh see what there was.
Keep the Peace Monkey Kid fan dub. Wait, is that a video? If I play that video, it's gonna be on stream, so I can't play it. Uh,
We should do a fandom of Monkey
no,
Kid.
I can't do it. It's maybe it's copyrighted or something. Monarch.
No, this drawing's not coming out good. I'm gonna cry. Crying.
I don't think Ninjago is going anywhere, going anyway soon. Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, which is good. Dragon's Rising is great so far.
Probably not. God, what? I'm just kind of looking around the room right now, being like, what can I draw? Like,
Wait, Monarch said no. I mean, you guys do a fan dub when the season comes out. Which season?
yeah.
You mean like Dragon's
Season.
Rising?
No, Monkey Kid.
Oh, Monkey Kid fan dub.
Yep.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm stupid. Yeah.
That would be fun.
When it comes out in Chinese, we do a fan dub. That would be funny.
Bum, bum, bum.
But we should just do it like we just take the Chinese and translate it to like 5 different languages and then do a fan dub.
Google Translate it.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
That would be funny. Oops.
I will. Hang on. Wait, let me see.
Oh, did I do a line over there? I'm sorry.
You're alright. I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, I know what I could draw. I know it's whether or not it'll come out looking good. It's the artist's struggle of like, I'm being watched now. Everything has to
Yep.
be perfect. But like
Yeah.
that's such a
For example, you can't mess up and give Krager a cape.
uh how do I
Okay.
no.
Do I add to this? Maybe some background. Trees and stuff. Hard for me not to always zoom in and rotate stuff. But we'll have to see what you draw too.
I mean, you can do that, you know? It's fine.
I'll try to move whenever I can.
As Jackson told you, we've been watching Star Wars.
Which Star Wars? Just the movies? Or...
Yeah, just the movies.
Nice. Which ones have you seen?
We've finished 4, 5, and 6.
Nice. The original trilogy.
Yes.
Which one's your favorite? Time for controversy. No.
Probably 4. To be honest.
4? Okay, that's a classic. Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm an Empire Strikes Back guy.
Which
Probably
one's
my favorite. 5. Probably my favorite Star Wars movie.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I watched The Acolyte this week, the new show.
I've heard of it, and I knew it was about Star Wars. I just had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
Like actually
like
about. So what about?
Like a prequel thing where it's like 100 years before the first movie, or like the episode 1, I guess.
All right. Is it good?
I thought it's pretty good. I feel like some of the pacing was a bit weird. Like the ending was very suddenly for the episodes. But I mean, it's only 2 episodes right now, so I can't really fully judge it yet. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I had fun.
Yeah.
But
Fair
I
enough.
like I like most Star Wars stuff. I just like, ooh, that's a spaceship. I know. Ooh, that's an alien. I know.
You know what? I can't fault you for that. That's fair enough. I was when I was watching the movies because I've seen them before, right? It's just
Yeah.
been years and years. So as we were watching it, we'd be going along, and I'd be like, "Oh, is this the movie where such and such happens?" And like,
So like, nope.
there was one time he was trying to convince me that is it Obi-Wan like doesn't
doesn't
uh
doesn't die. I mean,
yeah, he was trying to convince me, and I was like, "No, I know, I know he does." There's no point trying to of all the things to try and like gaslight
yeah.
me on, not that. Smaller details maybe, but not that. That's a big one. Ugh, yeah.
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 I like Star Wars. That was fun. I'm rewatching Ninjago with Jackson.
Oh yeah, you mentioned.
Because
How's that going?
it's been so long, and we were watching like the first season still, which I've seen the first season so many times that it's not like I don't remember it or stuff, but there's like small details you kind of forget about. Yeah,
Yeah, I get you.
but I feel like seasons like I think Hands of Time, Day of the Departed, and stuff like that. I haven't seen that much. The Island, Seabound. It's been a while since I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Meso is here.
Hello,
Yay.
Master.
Hello.
You've come to save the day with your conversational skills.
Yes.
That's my specialty. That's definitely the specialty that I bring to an
The
art
stream.
stream.
Yeah. Come on, Master. Talk for like an hour about something. Go.
I
Fine.
could, but you might not like what I talk about.
Dang.
Let's see. I always need to remember how to use this.
The app. Just click on the
App.
link. I think you have to log in now
Yeah.
with Google or I think Discord or you have
Mm.
multiple options.
There we go.
Okay, Monner, which realm should I draw next?
The one that is there.
Good one. That's my
What does
favorite
that mean, AJ? The one that is there.
You know what I mean.
Monner is typing. So.
But AJ, they're all there.
Some are over here. You don't know.
I mean,
Oh, they're
the
all
part
there. That's what the merge is.
Jinjago before Nia killed everyone there. That's a good one. It's floating
you're drawing-
island, so I can just draw it above Chima here.
You're drawing whole realms. How can there be space for me to draw?
In the realm between the realms.
The realm
Perfect.
between realms. It's the Meso realm.
The
Where all
Meso realm.
Mesos-
Let's see.
Meso, you just draw the underworld because it has skulls.
I think I'm gonna draw the main villain of Destiny.
Ah, do it, bro.
What's his
The
name?
Witness.
The Witness.
Yes.
Nice.
He's a funny looking dude, and he's voiced by Grant Ward.
Nice.
Oh, is
That's
that the
cool.
Mega Man
Is he
looking dude
actually
from
voiced by
Those-
Grant Ward?
Yes,
know
he
he
is.
does
Brett
voice acting.
Dalton.
That's
Yeah, he's
cool.
in all sorts of games. He's in like God of War Ragnarok, Until Dawn, all sorts.
That's cool.
Let's see.
Agent
This is
Grant
good.
Ward.
This is gonna be really bad. How
How
are you
did
guys do?
Doing good.
Yeah.
How did Jinjago look before it got destroyed? There was like a temple thing, right? I gotta look up a picture on my phone.
looked
Um,
like Ninjago. That's what it looked like.
It had a lot of like floating islands and floating pillars.
Jinjago.
I've forgotten how to draw.
That's not good, AJ. This is an art stream.
Yeah. Well, my career is over. It was nice seeing you guys.
No. You gotta persevere.
Okay, there's like a big temple structure that's like round. I could cheat and just draw the little bubble thingy that Ericor has. but
You
but
could
Monarch
do
said
that.
before Nia killed everyone. So that's the new Jinjago. Okay. That looks interesting. Okay, there's like weird broken temples and stuff. Okay. Let's see. We can do this.
I gotta try not to take up too much space if you're drawing realm.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Take up as much space as you need. I can shrink my realms. Yeah, but that's the new Jinjago, right? Monarm? What he posted in Patreon chat. Um, also, Ice Master asks, "Hey Meso, how your day been going? I hope good."
Well, I was at work, and work was long, and then there's other stuff I have to take care of after work, and that was also long.
So long
It's been
day.
a long kind of day. Not a bad day, but a long day. I am
We tried not having a long day.
Yeah, just make it
sadly,
shorter.
AJ, days are fixed at 24 hours.
I mean, you could
That's quick as
travel
well.
around the world and use like time zones to your advantage or disadvantage.
Could do that.
Would that count as time travel?
And that's why I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Thank you for
we're giving you an out on that.
yeah, it is very important.
The new Destiny update thing out.
Oh yeah.
Is it good?
It's basically been my life for the last 5 days.
Nice.
I've basically been
Yeah.
a ghost, ask AJ.
Yeah. It's been very quiet around here.
Dang.
I like to think I've been conversing somewhat, but it has been sparse.
I mean, you more so as the week went on.
Who's been talking more? Me or Mary, who's been gone at a family wedding?
You, but on the first day you were both gone
It's like
completely.
it's like the meme with like how I dress up at the wedding, how I dress up when Destiny update
Yeah,
comes out.
that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not going well. I need to get up a RAF image because I'm not. From memory, this is just not working. Da, da. Going into
Yeah,
my
no, it's very good, Sakota.
That's
It's
good
very
to
good.
hear. Usually
Destiny
I
is
only hear you guys complaining about Destiny.
so here's the interesting thing about Destiny. It works in cycles. And that's what's really interesting about it. It's a
Yeah.
10-year-old franchise.
Yeah.
And they've released about 10 major expansions.
Expansions.
They it's every other expansion is good. And
Is
the
there like
initial game was
is there a
awful.
reason to that, or is there like or is it
There
just
there
like
there is a reason, I think, but the reason doesn't explain. Well, no, never mind. There is actually a reason. First game was awful.
you mean
It
the
was
like just
hated.
Destiny, the original game?
Destiny 1 was terrible. It
Okay.
was bare bones, barely any content, no story, poorly optimized, had a horrible reputation in gaming, but it was fun, and it was so fun it kept it afloat even as a lot of people panned it for being, a kind of a ripoff for $60.
Yeah.
So they took a bunch of feedback and they were like, okay, if we have to make the next one good to save this franchise,
Yeah.
So they like went into crunch mode and they worked incredibly hard on the first expansion, Destiny the Taken King, and it was like had tons of content. It was awesome. Took a bunch of feedback, spruced up the story, put in a bunch of cutscenes, yada yada yada. It was great. Now come to find out a lot of it was cut content they couldn't finish in time for
For the
Destiny
original
1
game.
that they just repurposed and put into the expansion. We would learn that later. But I digress. It was awesome. Everybody loved it. So then they're like, okay, well, next up is a sequel, Destiny 2. But Destiny 2 had to be delayed because they couldn't get it done in time. And to fill the void, they basically just churned out a filler expansion that was really light in content, super bare bones, just came up with in like the span of a few months
Mm.
Destiny Rise of Iron. And that one was liked, but wasn't like it was okay. It was all right. It was passable.
Okay.
Um, Passable. Destiny 2 comes out, horrible. Everybody hates it.
Dang.
They oversimplify it. They try to get in all the people that play like Call of Duty and other shooters instead of leaning into its RPG elements, which is what the core of the game really is. It's an MMO light.
Yeah.
It's not a casual shooter. They reduce a lot of the complexity, make people who take the game seriously and play it a lot, they have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Horrible. Franchises like bleeding players. According to the devs, it came within like a month or two of getting shuttered completely
Oh
because the
well.
player
Okay.
count was so low.
Really?
So
I always thought
they
Destiny 2 was like more of a success.
it was after the first year, but in that
Okay.
first year, the player revolts were so high. If the population kept trending downward for another 2 months, like Activision would have just shuttered it.
Yeah.
So they had to immediately course correct, and they again put all their eggs in one basket, super crunch mode, trying to save the franchise, and it's the
That
exact
sounds
same thing on
pretty
loop,
bad
basically.
for the employees.
Yep, pretty much. But because they were owned by Activision, they had the support of two other satellite studios, High Moon Studios and Vicarious Visions. So they had a bit of extra dev manpower.
Mm.
But they put out the Forsaken expansion, and it was the exact same thing on loop. Oh, it saves the day. So much content, great story, so much to do. And then, oh, well, we're cooking up something big, but it needs some more time in the oven. We need to let it cook. So we need to create a filler expansion to keep people, tide it over.
Yeah.
You see where this is going. It's the same exact situation.
Yeah.
The next expansion comes out, and it's called Shadowkeep, and it uses almost entirely repurposed stuff from Destiny 1 that they just bring back into Destiny 2 and like, hey, let's do it again. The moon was an area in Destiny 1. Well, the moon's back, guys, except now it has spooky ghosts in it. And most all the content was just straight up lifted and like remixed. You were essentially paying for something you already like owned at one point,
Yeah.
but it's not like it was bad. It was just very lazy. So again, that one's kind of okay. The next expansion, Beyond Light. Hey, so the game's been out for 3 years. The file
But
size is getting too much.
but shouldn't
It's
this
getting.
one be good now because the last one was bad?
You're right. I was wrong. It's bad, good, okay, bad, good,
Oh,
okay.
okay. So it's a three
It's a
tier
three
structure.
rotation cycle. So we were at the okay one. Hey, Paleozoic Bricks.
Hello.
I'm going on a tangent about video games, specifically Destiny. Uh, so Beyond Light, the game's been out for 3 years. They're like, man, our file size is too high. Our file size for this game is like over 200 gigabytes.
Oh,
Every time we do an update, it grows. It's not well optimized, but we can't try to fix it because it will break too much. So naturally, what we do in that instance is just delete a ton of content from the game.
great idea.
All,
Makes
all the
everyone happy.
stories, all the stories that came out, all the campaigns from the original Destiny 2 back in 2017. You've already played those. no one's playing them anymore, so we're just gonna delete them, and we'll
See,
free up file size that way.
is that still the case?
Not anymore, but they never brought back the ones they deleted.
Okay,
Um,
because I've played some Destiny 2. I think we've talked about it before. I played the main campaign and then I stopped. But them deleting stories and I can't play them anymore would basically, like, for me, that means immediately I'm not gonna play it ever.
yep, you and many other people,
Yeah,
because effectively, those
because if
story
I can't
moments,
get the full story experience, like, what's the point?
you literally have to YouTube it at this point.
Yeah,
They
that's
have never
so
fixed it.
bad.
They've never fixed it. They deleted 4 total story campaigns from the game from 2017, the original release, 2 mediocre stories they did past that point, which most people didn't like, and then Forsaken, which everybody loved and which saved the game. And then enough people revolted over it, they stopped the practice. But it's too late; those stories are gone. And with it, any way new people can actually jump in, because now they effectively deleted the new player experience, and their attempts to add something in to fix it are really bad and bare bones and
Mm,
disastrous. They essentially created like a throwaway tutorial story to like
mm,
usher in people instead, which isn't nearly as effective and
yeah,
isn't good. So Beyond Light, what was there was fine, but everybody hated it because it was attached to
yeah, of
that
course.
announcement, along with them saying, "Hey, so we've spent 3 years of making new items, and we're getting power creep because it's a loot game, and we keep having to make the loot better, so you'll want to get the new stuff." But that's creating a situation where we just keep raising the ceiling,
Yeah,
and we don't really know what to do. So our solution is we're going to make all of your gear obsolete and basically make you start from scratch. They call it sunsetting.
I
We're
mean,
going to sunset
a lot of
all your
MMOs
items.
do stuff like that.
They do, but the problem is a lot of MMOs. It's not to say your items aren't unique to you, but I
Hmm.
feel like the perspective, like having a top-down perspective or whatnot, you're detached from like your weapons or your stats or whatever. A lot of items in MMOs, from what I've seen, function more like stat sticks. They
Yeah,
don't radically transform your playstyle, but Destiny, by virtue of being a first-person shooter, a lot of people forge like a more like intimate kind of connection with the items they work to earn, and people revolted like, "Oh, I can't even use my armor to look the same way that I did
oh,
before.
yeah,
Really?
that's bad.
I can't even use like the weapons." Like,
Do they
they're
not
like,
have
"No,
like transmog or
not at
like
that point."
outfitter or whatever games
They
call
do
it?
now, but not at that point.
Okay.
People revolted, and also COVID happened, and like it was just a mess. Everybody hated that. So
Yeah.
now what do they got to do? Oh, the game is failing. Everybody hates it. Well, time to put all our eggs in one basket and really, like, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. The next DLC is amazing, and it has the best story ever, and it's super well written and super high production value, and everybody loves it, and it's amazing. It's called Destiny 2: The Witch Queen. To this day, it's one of the best campaigns they've ever made. It's just as good as like Halo or any of the greats. It has amazing gameplay and beautiful scenery. People rave about it to this day. It's like one of the best things they've made. Highlight of the franchise. And they said, okay, the next one's the end, the final shape. The next one's it's the ending. But we need some more time to cook it. It has to get delayed.
But that's the
And
one
we
that
can't
just came
have
out, right?
and we can't yes it is, and we
Yes.
can't have a year with no content. So what do you know, they
They
gotta
did the
come up
bad one
with
again.
something. They gotta come up with something to fill the void.
Disney
So they
Inferno.
yeah, they came up with some random story they had no intention of telling to act as a filler episode. And this one actually broke the mold because it wasn't just okay, it was awful, and
Oh,
everybody despised it because in the climactic, like the Infinity War before the end game, they drop the ball so badly, and it's a dreadful, terrible, awful, horrible, worse than the franchise story right before the big climactic ending,
that
because
sounds
it was
really
never
bad.
supposed It was never supposed to be there. It was never supposed to exist. We were supposed to go straight from the Witch Queen to where we are right now, and we would have lost nothing in between. But they had to churn something out because they got to release something every year. And it was awful. It was called Lightfall. It was disgusting. It was horrible. And
Cool.
now this is like the best thing ever because it was what they were actually cooking for years.
So is it
And
actually the ending?
it's a Marvel ending.
So it's
It's
like
like
phase one's over, I guess, or like
more or less.
yeah.
Marvel has continued, but does anyone really care about it the same?
Yeah.
Maybe some do,
I mean,
but
depends on the
my
project,
investment,
I guess.
catered after. Is it the word catered? I don't know.
I don't know.
Cratered, not catered. Cratered after Endgame, because not only did the quality of the storytelling get worse after Endgame, in my opinion, but because you lack that continuous thread of a new overarching story.
Yeah.
At least you did it first. Now they're doing the multiverse stuff, but there was really nothing to graft onto. And Destiny's kind of similar. They've said, "Oh no, don't worry, it's still going on," but the only thing they've announced is little side stories or like continuating episodes, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be because they're cooking another major sequel or whatnot. But if they are, we don't know it yet.
So we got next expansion's gonna be bad, then okay, and then they're gonna do the major
Yes,
sequel.
I fully expect that to be because it's like clockwork. That's what's so frustrating about it is they don't seem to learn.
Yeah.
They just keep doing the same things. Like they're capable of greatness, but it seems they're only capable of it when their backs are against the wall and the company's like literally imploding in on itself. And unless they're at that point,
They're not
it's
gonna put
just
effort into it.
that's what it seems. So
But hey, if the new one's good, just enjoy it, right?
it's really good. It would have been better if the build up hadn't been so botched, but I do thoroughly enjoy what is there. Is there a way I can drag and like and move a drawing I've already done?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
select it. There's select tool. Then
Okay, then I just drag it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the very top tool is like a move.
Ah, I see. There we go. Perfect. Epic.
Paleozoic Brick says, "I can't believe I missed the Chima drawing." Yeah. So you could have corrected me and told me that Krieger doesn't have a cape.
He doesn't?
No, he has a tail though, according to Monherb.
What? I know there's a minifigure
Wait,
of him.
Paleozoic Brick says he has a cape. Dang, Monherb, did you betray me?
It was an April Fool's in June.
No, I removed the cape.
How could you remove the cape? Yeah, no, he definitely has a cape. At least his minifigure has a cape.
I should
In the
trust more
show,
in my memory.
I do
Lies.
not.
Okay, we have a fight going on in the Patreon chat now.
I do not actually believe he has a cape in the show.
Okay, so that's
But
the
he
discrepancy.
definitely has a cape in the figures, though.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, that's the difference.
That's hilarious.
We're both wrong. Everyone's wrong. Right. I mean, not wrong. Sorry.
Epic.
Everyone's right and wrong.
Oh, Chima.
We had the greatest idea earlier, Meso.
Go on.
We should do a Chima fanfiction dramatic reading.
Oh my god.
Isn't that the best idea you've ever heard?
That is a genius idea. Oh my god. I would be so down. It'd be wonderful.
You okay?
Good idea. The world needs more Chima content.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I do. Okay, I got completely derailed. Back to my drawing. Wait, what? There we go. I always forget where all the things are. There we go. Erase. Anyway, yeah, that's just my story. In the end, to be a Destiny fan is to suffer. But I will always love it because I have seen that it can deliver great things and not fulfill its status as a gaming community meme. I feel is what it is 9 times out of 10. It's just very frustrating that it feels like it's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I would like consistency.
Well, too bad.
Paleozoic 90% of the things I like are just suffering. Why do I do this to myself?
True.
I feel like it's just like if you get into any like franchise that's not like big, I guess, like huge, over time it will just get like everything will just slow down.
Oh,
That
man.
is what it seems like.
I mean that's normal. That's what it is.
I'm trying to think what to draw now. I'm having a really hard time thinking of things to draw today, and I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're such an epic artist.
No, you.
I mean, you're right, but
I'm just gonna take a look at your drawing. This is beautiful.
oh, just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet.
I can't wait.
You should give him the alien tentacles to reference his Grand Ward status.
No.
No.
I gotta keep it faithful.
Guys,
Okay.
Gotta keep it faithful to the witness.
there's an ant in here.
Oh no.
Greetings.
Please leave me
Hey,
Oh,
alone.
is it Bindo?
Hey Bendo, you gonna draw with
I'm here to
us?
I've come here to jump scare you.
Nice.
Join us. Join us
Yeah.
in drawing, Bindo.
Oh no. I don't know how to draw.
Nor do I. But I'm still here.
Okay, let's see.
You just missed my epic rant about the Destiny franchise. Don't worry,
Oh,
I
no.
won't be repeating it.
I'll be sure to catch that one on the vlog.
I'm sure you will. How you doing, Binda?
Good. How are you all doing?
We're good.
Tired.
Vibing.
Yeah. That's how it be.
It is a tired kind of a day.
Okay, somebody name a Monkey Kid character.
Monkey Kid.
Okay.
Good one, Meso.
That's why you have me here.
Very creative.
I don't know. Sandy.
The hardest one to draw.
Epic.
I'll give it a shot.
I believe in you.
I'll make an attempt.
An attempt will be made. Very cool. Do we have any more updates on Monkey Kid season 5?
Talked about it
I
a bit
don't
earlier.
believe so.
That's
But
so
Iggy,
sad.
you said it seems to come out soon, right?
Usually when the trailer drops, it's usually coming soon, but we just don't know when and how many episodes will come and this,
Yeah.
that, and the other. It'll kind
In
of just
what
appear.
language it will come in.
It'll be in
Probably.
Chinese.
Yeah.
It'll be in Chinese. No doubt
Yeah,
about it, but we don't know if they're gonna do it like all in one go or if it'll be daily releases or weekly releases. Like, it's never consistent, so
Makes
Just
sense.
take it as it comes, you know?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Need to pull up a reference image. Let's see.
So is there a new One Piece chapter today, or was it on break?
It was on break, sadly.
Okay. I checked earlier and I was like, oh, there's no chapter, is it?
Yeah, I wish. It should resume this week.
The anime's on break next week.
I really?
Yeah, because I follow the YouTube channel and it posts all the like end of episode previews, and I was checking it and to see where they were at, and it was a recap. So
We can finally get caught up.
yeah, how many episodes are we behind now?
No more than like maybe 3, maybe 4. I don't know.
I don't believe that. I think it's more than that. Because we were. Did we catch up?
We did catch up. We were completely caught up for a brief time.
Dark Tarkin asks, Meso, are you drawing the witness? No, the
Yeah.
wideness.
The wide it is. His base is very wide, but yes. How could you tell? I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating peak. The final shape. It was good. It had no right to be. But I should have always known it would be because it's a cycle. But I didn't have much reason to hope after
You gotta
like
trust in the cycle.
I'd like the trusted, consistent, and quality game design practices.
Never
But
heard
I
of it.
can't do that. I feel like every franchise I love is just like constantly on fire,
So real.
especially with video games.
I
Halo.
mean, I feel like video games in general are a bit on fire sometimes.
Yeah, the industry is in a state of free fall for sure. Oh God, can I undo?
Yeah.
Control Z.
Yeah, just Control Z.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
I see what happened.
Yeah. This is how I do shading as a non-artist. I just do a bunch of scribbles of another color, and then I do fill bucket of a slightly lighter color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's epic. Even though that's looking good. I can already tell that's Sandy.
I'm trying.
Just the face.
We're trying to draw without zooming in, which is hard, but it's kind of
Why would you
working.
do this
So
to
it's fine.
yourself?
Yep. So because people couldn't see what you guys are drawing otherwise on stream.
Ah, gotcha. Well, I appreciate you taking one for the team. Now I gotta try to draw hands.
Monarch asks, how would a hard reboot of Ninjago go like what they did with G2, but with good writing?
Badly.
Yeah, I mean,
The good writing, it could have good writing. Good writing could always be there, but you got a really big barrier to entry when it comes to doing a hard reboot of a pre-existing IP, because you're going to alienate that pre-existing IP's existing fan base.
yeah.
You got to really.
It would
have
only
it have
work if you like,
market appeal.
yeah, get so many new people in that you kind of can forget about the old ones.
How do you do that exactly?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because the only way to do that really would be like do something different than how the existing property did to attract a new audience. And at that point, why don't you just do a new thing?
Yeah, especially with Lego and them having like limited amount of sets and themes and stuff they can put out. that point, you could just do a new story theme.
Yeah, because I have thought about that, especially when Ninjago is like in its horrible state a few years back. It's like, what if that is the way forward? But it's a tough ask.
I also feel like while Dragon's Rising doesn't like contradict anything, it's a pretty hard reboot in a way.
Yeah,
And I think that's the best way to do it, the way they did it.
Like Dragon's Rising is like the best we could have asked for in that regard.
Yeah. Like if there has to be a reboot, this is kind of like the best of both worlds.
I agree. I think
Did
I'm
anyone get
capturing.
any of the new sets already?
No,
No.
I'm on a Lego break at the moment because I still have the globe I need to build.
The
I
Starry
need to do a
Night.
build stream for
Did you
that.
finish that?
I did finish Starry Night,
Nice.
but I still have the globe for build stream purposes.
That's fun.
And just have not had a chance to schedule that out, but I very much need to. And then after that, my next Lego purchase will probably be Milky Way Galaxy.
Nice. That's a cool one. I got the coal poly bag and I built it in the bag.
Bruh,
I still didn't open the bag. It's still in there.
that's amazing.
I wanted to try it because it's funny.
Well done, Sakota. You absolute legend.
I don't know how to draw Sandy's beard. It's too complicated.
That looks really good, your Sandy drawing.
This is where my skills come to a close. The beard.
You're all good.
Draw shaved Sandy.
I will make an attempt to make this work.
Question: what are the best Lego mechs? Says Paleozoic Brick. I think right now it's called Titan Mech. At least from everything I own, it's the best mech.
Stormer's Freeze Machine from Hero Factory. No, I mean, it seems like it's not even a contest and that it's called Titan Mech.
Yeah, I feel like maybe some of the Monkey Kid mechs, but
I don't know. I feel like the runner-ups would also be the other Titan mechs.
yeah.
The Titan Mech line is like insane.
Monkey Kid's mechs are far too rigid for me, and they're far too they have a reliance on them being like ornamental.
It of course depends on what's your focus. If you want to play mech, then maybe not Cold Titan Mech. Then maybe like the Climber Mech is actually pretty good for play. I feel like, or the Elemental Mechs maybe, but they have like no knees or elbows. Controversial Saints Titan Mech is already outdated. I can kind of see it because they didn't have the mech joints, but I still think it's still fine.
It's whatever the equivalent of like power creep is.
Yeah.
For like Lego set design.
Lloyd's Titan Mech is very outdated though.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have knees, very rigid, falls over pretty easily, at least in my experience.
Yeah.
Will Nia and Kai get Titan Mechs? I sure hope so. I sure hope they're not doing a Samurai X Titan Mech. I want a Nia Titan Mech.
Yeah, because we technically already got
A Nia Titan Mech would be sick.
Yeah, I don't count the Crystallizer as a Titan Mech because it doesn't have white.
I agree, but I
And
also
Titan
wouldn't want
mech in the
another
name.
samurai mech so soon. I want
Yeah,
something else.
I want Nia specific.
Yeah, Nia doesn't really have a lot of mechs that aren't like
Nia doesn't have a lot
Samurai
of
X
vehicles.
ones. I don't think she has a
general.
single ninja mech, does she?
The movie, the Water Strider
Yeah.
mech, and that's it.
Nia keeping everybody else in check with her Water Strider mech.
Yeah. And she has a little mech in one of the books. That's like, I don't know, 20 pieces or something. Yeah, Manner said that Nia doesn't have a lot of sets that aren't Samurai X themed. Yep. Pretty sad. It's a bit better since Dragon Rising. At least she's getting like the gimmick sets now. Like the Rising Dragon and the spinner. Which usually, like, Nia didn't get those a lot of times.
Yeah.
Okay, my witness drawing is done.
Looks really fun. Does he have that many hands?
Oh yeah, he has way more hands than that.
Why does he have that many hands?
He also has a bunch of heads floating up from his own head.
Why?
He is an entire species that fused itself into one being.
Okay.
That's basically his thing. So he has like 10 million like souls trapped in one body.
Okay.
It's a lot of souls.
In his actual form, he has the heads but not the hands. But when he goes like sicko mode and goes into his ultimate final form, he just sprouts like a billion hands. And he can conjure up like new hands out of thin air.
That's cool.
And attack
It
people.
reminds me a bit of Full Metal Alchemist. When they put the souls together.
I wouldn't have made the connection, but I can see it. I recently finally watched that.
Nice.
Good.
Did you like it? It's my favorite anime. Like Brotherhood.
I'm gonna be real. It did not click with me.
Really? Okay.
Sorry, not at the start. I got cut off. I saw a message. It did not click with me. ... At the start, and as it was going on, I was like, "This is kind of worrisome," because my biggest complaint throughout it was, I feel like the Elric brothers felt like side characters in their own show for a lot of the runtime. Because a lot of the focus was spent on the surrounding characters.
But a lot, like all of them are very necessary by the end, which I think is great.
That's what sold it. And
yeah.
When I reached the ending, it all kind of like fell into place.
Yeah.
Because everybody felt like they contributed, and the Elric brothers got their big moment. And I feel like if it wasn't for the supporting cast they kind of found along the way, nothing would have gotten accomplished.
Yeah.
So I know it all worked for me by the end, and I was very pleased by its ending.
Ice Master asks, quick question: out of the Dragon's Rising villains, which one is your favorite? Mine is Roz.
Probably Roz.
I'm gonna say Jordana. I really like Jordana.
Jordana is really good.
I hope they do more with her. And Meso, have you watched Hunter x Hunter?
Leah's been trying to convince me to watch Hunter x Hunter for years. And I will one day, but not yet. I've heard wonderful things, though. It seems like a very good show. / manga.
I haven't seen it either.
I've seen like the first 10 episodes of it because my friends wanted me to watch it, and I really like the first 10 episodes, but I know it gets like really like even better. So I really need to. I'm like terrible about staying consistent with watching one show over a long period of time.
Brick says it's great, but don't. There may not be an ending.
Oh.
I mean, from what my friends said, I heard like where it ends off right now like isn't a bad stopping point, but I don't know. Maybe there are people who disagree. I haven't seen it, so I'm just going off what I've heard.
Paleozoic Brick asks anime or manga, but you probably don't know, right, Bendo? If it's just something you heard.
I don't know. I just go anime with everything.
Yeah.
Never read a manga in my life, so I'm not the person to ask for that.
People make very persuasive points about the like manga versus anime, and I do yield that in some cases it is better. However, I like my media visual.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not
I mean,
visual.
manga
It's
is
motion.
visual,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
like,
I get what
It's
you mean.
motion.
yeah.
I get what you mean. Yeah. I definitely see the appeal of both. I'm just like, for me, I just in any type of media, I'm just not a huge book person.
Mm.
So
The only manga
I
I've ever read is actually
never tend
One
to read in
Piece.
general.
And I've read a lot of comics though, like Western comics.
Let's-
Good animation makes monkey brain go brr. Says Monarch. True.
Exactly.
So true.
Exactly.
Oh, Mo is cute.
Thanks.
Gotta go through the odd here for everything.
He's just a little guy.
The Witness.
We love the witness.
Was the plot like the Lego Movie, Meso?
Surprisingly, yes, in a sense. Like it is basically what the witness's goal is. He wants to like freeze the world and create a final shape of like perfection, how things are exactly how they should be.
Yep.
Yep,
Lord
those are the
Business.
He is basically spooky Lord Business. It's pretty funny. Also, I realized I never answered the favorite Dragon's Rising villain question, but mine is definitely Roz. Roz gang, Roz
Yeah.
gang.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon for me.
I mean, he has definitely the most like going on.
I like
I'm
Jordana
curious to
a
see where
lot.
they go later. with the
Jordana has a
villains.
lot of potential, in my opinion.
She was a joke villain that got subverted and became an actual villain.
Yeah.
Except unlike the mechanic, she's good.
And now
That's
she's kind of
I said
like
it.
crazy.
I said it.
I'm excited to see
I
what
hate
they're
the
doing.
The mechanic, but with better execution.
Basically.
Because it was planned ahead.
More or less.
I'm interested to see
Mechanic.
what they're gonna do with Jordana now that she's like possessed or something.
Yeah, Sam. I'm really curious to see where that goes.
Do you think we're gonna finally get the Shadowspin comic in the
Oh my
release date
God.
that's announced now?
I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
What's been going on? I haven't kept up with it.
They delayed
It keeps
two
getting
times
delayed.
now. Yeah.
Ugh.
With no
That's
explanation, just out of nowhere.
Paleozoic Brick says Meso drawn evil space tree.
Excuse you, I drew the collective consciousness of an entire species distilled into one weird-looking guy.
Draver asks, July 24th is the new date, ? I'm not sure, actually. Now that they delayed it twice.
I think it's whatever it was before, just a month later.
Okay.
Which I'll look it fully up. Remember personally.
Shatterspin released. Yes, the wiki says July 24th. So, I hope that's true.
Can't wait for it to get delayed again.
No, I need that.
I'd be sad if it just never comes out.
I need more
surprise me.
Yeah.
It gets delayed. It gets canceled just like Fujitsu Brothers.
No. Oh, I'm so sad about that. Don't do this to me.
Depresso mode engaged.
We need Fujitsu Brothers.
I can't believe they just canceled it right before like the.
And with we, I mean me. Because I don't know how many people read it besides me.
I'm sure it had another fan somewhere.
Yeah, Josh. Wait, what? Monarch says it's coming out the June date on digital?
What?
I feel like that's an error. Why would they release it digital first before printed?
They've done. I think some media does that. Sometimes it comes out digital first.
But what is the likelihood that it's not actually coming out and that they've just left like?
Yeah, I feel like that's
the old release date the same.
I've no idea, but it's not impossible for that to be the case.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, would be great for me. I always have to get them digital anyway because by the time they come out here, it's way too late. So I got the Garmadon comics all digital too. But yeah, I don't know if that's a mistake by like, I don't know, whatever digital platform it's on.
Where does it say that, Moner? Like on what site?
Is it like on Amazon or?
Because I'm looking at the Kindle version for Amazon and it says July 24th. But maybe if it's like another site. I don't know.
Moner says from what I heard. Also says they canceled for a Dreams book, which is the worst part, and Raybird asks there was going to be a Dreams book. The Dreams book did come out. It's out, you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fujitsu Brothers first Dreams.
It was going to be called Tea Time Terror.
Yep.
And it was listed on the website, and then they took it off the website, but they replaced it.
Or at least they put up a Dreams book. We don't really know if it's a direct replacement, but it's fair to assume maybe.
Yeah, like its page was like literally just like replaced.
But did I mention this on the podcast or on any like of our content before? I checked the Amit catalog, and they have like a page with all the Ninjago books, and a bunch of them have like little bestseller stickers on them, like almost all of them except for the Fujitsu Brothers book. So I think it's definitely maybe just like them not selling as well as the other Ninjago books too.
That's so sad.
Because like Quest for the Lost Powers also had it, for example, and all the like the young reader books too. I feel like it might just be that like people don't buy Fujitsu Brothers because it doesn't have the ninjas. It's kind of like my theory. They don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
Which is sad because like I feel like the books work best when it's like side characters on flashbacks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, it's just weird. Like if Garmadon does like or Shatterspin ends up getting canceled, I feel like that's just gonna create an even worse picture for the.
I don't think they're gonna cancel Shatterspin.
Other content? Yeah, I hope not.
I was honestly quite surprised when they announced it that it's happening.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried that after Garmadon, because we didn't hear anything for such a long time, that like maybe Garmadon wasn't as successful and they're gonna stop with the comics. But when they announced it, I was like, okay, then it's probably gonna happen now, even if they delay it twice.
Yeah. We shall see.
Yeah.
I really hope it comes out because I feel like it'll be really interesting for just the lore of what's going on with
Yeah.
Dragon's Rising.
I do really wonder how it's gonna work lore-wise, because it's called Shatterspin, and the Shadow Dojo is like locked up with Source Dragon power, and all the masks and the gong are in there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out for sure. I'm interested to see how much they tied into the story, because they kind of have... They're in a position with this one, which I think is better, where
yeah,
it's focusing on an event that doesn't have to play into literally anything.
Yeah.
Unlike Garmadon going out and like going on a whole spiritual journey so that he could come back and crystallize.
Yeah.
And be different.
So
like
true.
it doesn't have to rely on the next installment reintroducing
I do still
a
hope
character
that they're gonna
or
do
a concept.
a Garmadon Volume 2.
Yeah, because it'd be nice to know what he's doing now.
It could also be cool to have like the Shatterspin, like do it like Spinjitzu Brothers. In Spinjitzu Brothers, there's always like a prologue and an epilogue where Wu like teaches the ninja like a lesson that kind of ties into the Spinjitzu Brothers book, and you could do it like with Garmadon, kind of like remembering his days during the Serpentine War.
Yeah, for sure.
Ice Master says, another question. Are you guys nervous for Evil J? For me, yes. But at the same time, I'm excited because Dragon's Rising has done such a great job with old characters like Kai.
I mean, I have faith in the writers.
They've earned enough trust from me at this point to where I'm not sweating, you know. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be like a colossal thing. I just think it will annoy me in very specific ways that will like make me go, okay. But like I'll like at the end of the day, I think it'll be a win for the show overall, because I think no matter what, like the direction they're taking is a much more interesting route than just bringing Jay back like they did with everyone else.
Yeah.
Agree.
As long as his character changes as a result,
I wouldn't get my hopes up too crazy high for like an Evil Jay storyline. I feel like it might not be as substantial as some people might think.
I almost hope it's not, personally, because like I hope it's just there to kind of reintroduce Jay in a new way that changes his characterization slightly to where people are, because like Jay is a harder character, I think, to reintroduce, like unlike Kai, who kind of is the same. They just kind of frame it differently to where he's a lot more likable. Jay, you kind of have to restructure a little bit of how his brain works and how he reacts to situations. And I think if they use this opportunity to do that and kind of have him progress in ways that either tie back to how he used to act that have been lost, or bring him in a new direction that we haven't seen before, I think that's kind of all I'm hoping. I don't need it to be like this huge, big, dramatic thing. I just need it to do its job.
I also think
reintroducing the character.
Part of it is the whole tournament angle, that they have like A, more people for the villain team, and B, like maybe some drama going on with like, oh, I have to fight my friend. Yeah.
No, yeah, the tournament thing is perfect for that, and I think that's what they're leaning into because of what they're doing with Eren and Sora. Like, literally, we have these characters, we have tensions rising. How can we make this as like over the top and like visual storytelling as possible?
Bro, we have dragons
and dramatic. Like,
get with it.
Like, put them in a fighting tournament. Like, that's how you do it. That's how
I really hope
these emotional moments across.
So
I hope they take advantage of that.
If the tournament is gonna work like similar to the Tournament of Elements, where like people have to fight each other, I really hope we get Jay versus Cole Part 2 and Sora versus Eren.
I almost hope we get Nia versus Jay more.
That would be cool too, yeah.
Because I don't know how many characters they're gonna have, like if Jay's actually fighting in the tournament. which I assume he will be because of the sets.
The sets make it look like that, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're not gonna like do too much where it's like, okay, everybody gets to fight Jay, you know? I feel like it's one
Yeah.
person of the main cast gets to fight Jay. And
There
they have
is-
to choose that person very sparingly. I think currently with where the story's going and where we saw Nia in part 1, I think Nia versus Jay would be a lot more interesting. As much as I like the Cole and Jay dynamic, it just hasn't been focused on enough anymore.
Maybe. But I feel like that's kind of like why I would want it, because it's like
Yeah,
we have so much Nia Jay content and not enough with like the other relationships he has with the other ninja.
For me, it's like how it progresses the characters best. I think.
Yeah.
Having Nia and Jay fight would be a lot more interesting for the story overall and where they're at right now than Cole. As much as I would like to see him and Cole fight again. But yeah, I could also be wrong. Like we could, I don't know. It's so weird to say because we make assumptions that it's like it'll be like a certain way, but like it's so hard to know. Like
there is the whole thing on like the set description for the tournament battle arena says that it portrays the final battle in the season, which I don't know if I can trust.
I don't know how much we can.
I wouldn't trust the like a set description. Yeah, but I think it could be kind of cool if like they go through the tournament, everything looks good, and then they bring out Jay for like the final fight. That would be kind of cool.
I wonder how long they will hold that out. Like
yeah.
I just hope there's some other surprise to it as well that kind of because like I'm already sold on seeing it. Like I'm excited to watch and see what happens with it. But like I almost hope the sets didn't give away the whole gimmick.
Yeah.
Already, you know, like I almost hope there's more to it that ties, especially if it ties back to the not Imperium, but the other place.
Masks.
The administration.
Oh yeah.
I'm just interested to see how that ties into the administration as well, because he's gonna have to make the transition from Agent Jay Walker to whatever he is now. So.
True.
Yeah, lots of questions. I'm a bit nervous about it, but I have faith in the writers that they'll do something cool with it.
The plot point isn't what makes me nervous so much as Jay in general.
Yeah, I mean, I think the plot point to an extent makes me nervous because of how Ice Emperor Zane was handled and how it's like amnesia based.
I mean, Evil really Ninja doesn't have a good track record in general.
Yeah, it really doesn't. But you know, it's Dragon's Rising. I can't predict anything with Dragon's Rising anymore. I've kind of given up on that. I feel like I think I know where something is going, and then they completely subvert it, which I love.
I wonder if we're going to start to get trailers and stuff soon.
I would assume so.
I mean, the sets are out in Europe, not in the US yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
AJ, what do you think they're gonna do for Evil Jay? Are you remotely interested? What could they do to make you like find Jay interesting?
Put him with Nia.
Not that. Something else.
I don't know.
Something with him.
Why are you trying to get me to theorize?
Are you caught up with Dragon's Rising, AJ?
Yeah,
nice.
I am.
That's good.
Yeah, I just watch it in like my own time rather than when it drops because I'm not that big on it anymore. But yeah, I'm up.
We love Dragon's Rising in this house.
Ice Master says, "I think we'll get Cole versus Roz. That would be cool.
Hammer battle."
Yeah, that'd be dope.
It'd be so epic.
There's a lot of good opportunities.
They could have one of those like amusement park battles where they have to hit the hammer hard enough to make the bar go up.
Battle of strength. That would actually be interesting though, because like Cole in Ninjago, right, has like superhuman strength.
Yep.
But like compared to people from other realms and compared to like an actual like tiger person, I wonder how strong he actually is. That's something I didn't even think about.
Okay, so I rewatched some old Ninjago today, and we watched TikTok. And there's the beginning scene where they all like test their limits because they're reaching their true potential, right? And there was a fun observation I made there. So Cole, he was like powerlifting. So what he was training for is strength, right?
Yeah.
Kai was running over coal, like hot coals. That's motion. Jay was like on a tower where he like was hit by lightning, so that's energy. So that's kind of like the Source Dragon attributes they were training. Zane was underwater, so I don't know we don't know what his Source Dragon is.
Yeah.
Meditation.
I want to know more about the Source Dragons already.
I'm sure we'll find out. One of says resilience. Someone said on Twitter endurance. But yeah. I thought maybe like concentration or something could be too. But yeah.
I would like to know.
I'm sure we'll find out more. I would be surprised if we don't know like what all of them are by the end of the season. Because if like the tournament is like all about the sources.
True.
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know what to expect from next season at all.
Yeah, I mean, the next season or second half.
Oh yeah.
Ice Master says, "What if Cinder versus Wildfire, just like Kai versus Ash? Would be cool."
I would like her to get a big fight.
Yeah.
Since she got like binged.
I wonder what new elemental masters they'll introduce. If any.
I don't know if they will introduce any. I feel like they already have to introduce the like if they bring back Toxin, Mr. Pale, like in the sets, they kind of have to reintroduce them, right?
Yeah.
I also wonder if they're gonna bring back more of the old masters.
I hope so.
I also hope so. Good. I want to see Karloff again. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Zeatrix.
Whenever you
we need to figure out Zeatrix. I have faith. I'm a Zeatrix believer.
We will never see Zeatrix again.
I think Zeatrix is coming back.
No,
we want Zeatrix.
Mark my words.
He's not coming.
I can believe.
Draybird says, "Is Frazier gonna show up?" I sure hope so.
I also want to see more from her.
Her new robes that are in the Dragonstone Shrine haven't been in any of the show, so I kind of think she probably will. But we'll see.
It bodes well for sure.
Yeah. Also about Shatterspin, the source I got it from still has saying June 26th. They have been right on some other leak stuff. Okay, I don't know.
Well, we will see.
Graybird says Zeatrix is going to win the tournament, calling it now. Yes, believe.
She's not even gonna be at the tournament.
She's gonna show up at the end.
Believe in the Zeatrix truth.
No
Zia truth.
I mean, Lloyd saw Beatrix in his vision.
Yes. He did. You know who he didn't see? Zeatrix!
Draybird says Zeatrix shows up in the final round with a steel chair. So the tournament's gonna be organized.
Zeatrix and Beatrix team up happens in the final
The tournament is gonna go alphabetically. So Zeatrix shows up in the last round.
Bruh.
Beatrix will be there too, and she'll like get to go first. She'll be like, finally.
Monarch says, "What are your hopes for Noct in part 2 of season 3? Oh, and season 3. My hope is that we find out what his element is.
Would be nice.
Yeah. I kind of don't want him to steal the show really from like Roz, Jordana, and Cinder. But I do want to see like how powerful he really is and what he can do, and want to learn about the history. So Noct interests me more lore wise than like character wise, I guess.
Same.
Modernist, what are your hopes for Noct in part 2 and season 3?
Yeah,
I don't really know.
I just read that.
Oh, my bad. I didn't answer it though.
Yeah.
My
What are
answer
your
is,
hopes?
it's hard to even tell.
Yeah. He's such a non-character right now, but I mean they could do cool stuff with him.
It's more that I don't know what narrative role he will have.
Yeah.
Because I feel they were setting up to be like the leader kind of a role, and then they subverted that.
Yeah. What I could see
It's
is like,
difficult to
I don't know if it's like part 2 or season 3, is that like it's gonna go that Roz's plan is kind of backfire, and they want to bring back Kai, but then all the other 5 come out, and then he not might play a bigger role in like a Forbidden 5 focus season.
highly likely. It just seems like the time to strike would be when they're first introduced.
Yeah, but I mean we only have one of them right now, so
that's true.
might be smart to like slowly introduce them as like a threat in the background.
Very interesting stuff, and I'm definitely like I have my eye on Noct.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the whole thing with like the electroshock thingy that Roz has is not gonna go good for like a long time. It's gonna backfire at some point.
Yeah.
That's usually how stuff like that goes in stories.
You're not wrong there.
I think Dreams has been really good so far from what we've seen. I was quite surprised by season 2.
I feel like the first 3 episodes were very good, and then episodes 4 and 5 were a little
Yeah, they were a bit slower.
But I am still interested. I need to make time to watch more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, had a good start for sure for season 2. I was genuinely surprised.
Ice Master says, I think we'll see the rest of the Forbidden 5 at least see the elements. Maybe two because I think one is possessing Jordana. That's true. We might learn more about like the second one. That's actually like the case that he's possessing Jordana.
Aaron, welcome. You've missed cool art and Lego talk. And Jaybird says, I'm more interested to see Kai and Bonzel interact with the 3 to 4 other members in the Nether. Do you think we're gonna see that? Because I don't.
I kind of don't think so, but I mean, I'd love to see it, and it's possible.
I think that the purpose of stranding them, I think, was to trim the cast a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think that we're gonna then.
But maybe we could get like a one-off episode about those two.
Maybe.
Ahmed Alarishi, I have a question. Do we know fully what did Aracor mean when he said the Howlers will hunt you to the end of the known realms and beyond? Was he talking about the nether space? I feel like it might
Possibly.
just be a figure of speech, but
Yeah, I doubt he was referring to a zone in particular. But I mean, you could encompass the nether space in that, sure.
theory time. What if the um words? What is the like the ends of the known realms is where the departed realm went?
Bruh. Dude, I need answers about that. I need answers.
Aaron says, I hope Kai being stuck in that place isn't resolved in like 2 episodes. Cough, cough, crystallized. Yeah, same. But I don't think it will be. I think they did it to reduce the cast size for a while at least.
Yeah.
And Ice Master says, do you think we will see Geo in the tournament? I don't think we will. I hope we will.
I hope he gets to do something.
Yeah. I kind of think we might, but I don't. The question, it's still so like everyone kind of just like expects the tournament to be like Tournament of the Elements.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it might not actually be.
It might not actually, but right now we can't really like. That's kind of like the
Yeah, that's
framework
why
we
it's
have.
hard. It's hard.
Yeah, so it's hard to
predictions.
speculate sometimes without that coming to mind.
I mean, everything we've seen makes it look like it's pretty much gonna be like that, but I don't know.
Monarch says, do you think Jay will learn Shatter Spin in part 2 and keep it past this season? Same question with
cool.
Rising Dragon Technique. I'm very worried about Rising Dragon Technique just going away.
Like all the others.
I mean, it's just like Irjitsu and Elemental Dragons, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope that's not gonna happen,
I
but also
doubt Jay will learn Shatter Spin, because then he'll have to shatter his goodness. How can he be with Nia if he has no goodness?
I mean, maybe you can restore your goodness somehow.
Oh my god.
And Paleozoic like, okay, the world a planet now. Is the departed realm a higher plane of existence? Can nobody see the departed because they are spirits? I want a more tech. I don't know what that means. Dark tournament styled. Modern fixing spin.
Fixing.
Yeah, that's how you restore your goodness. The Gong of Fixing, made by the Chima Beavers in Wildness.
No.
Ahmed Alarishi says, well, he said known realms. There could be unknown ones. Do you think the rooms of creation destruction thing will ever play into this? I don't know what that means exactly. Tornado of creation repairs your goodness. I mean, there are unknown realms. We don't know yet, so maybe they are unknown to everyone else too.
Nobody knows them.
I mean, yeah.
Bindo, your assortment of characters ended up coming out very well.
Thank you.
Ice Master says, how many realms are left again? I always forget. I think it's like 4 or 3.
You and me both, Ice Master.
Depends on if you count the realm of Lee too, because we just know the name and nothing else.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you would count the cursed realm, since it should be destroyed, but it seems to still be around in some form.
Sigh.
Yeah, Monarch says 5 unknown, 4 unnamed.
Realm stuff gives me a headache.
I mean, why? That's. I feel like that's not that complicated. Except for the Departed. What?
I'm still waiting to learn about where the Departed realm is.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
still waiting for the ninja to be walking around one day and then they see Master Chin in the distance.
Yeah.
Waiting for it. It's good.
Right next to Dr. Julian and Klaus and good Sensei Garmadon.
Oh man.
Do you think there's a lore reason why there are 17 realms? I mean, maybe. if the first Fujitsu Master made realms, then probably that's the reason, and there was like a fixed number beforehand, and then the first Fujitsu Master made some more. If I was writing this, what would you do to introduce older themes as realms?
I don't know how many other themes would really be appropriate for one.
Yeah, I don't think you could do it with... I mean, you could... I've said it before that Exoforce could even be in Ninjago. Wouldn't even have to be a realm. But what other old themes could you even introduce? You could do adventurers in Ninjago too, with like Johnny Thunder and stuff. But
Very true.
Not really. They have like real life locations like China and Himalaya and India and stuff. But you could introduce some of the characters. The Explorers Club.
Oh my goodness. Himalayans confirmed in Ninjago. Humans.
Oh my goodness.
Are real?
LJ confirmed and keep the beat.
The LJ Johnson. Can I have your autograph?
No. Absolutely not.
How will I go on? Hello, LJ.
How's it going?
We're just vibing. We're drawing art.
Yeah.
We're probably in like the wind down to end phase, but Bindo's finishing a Monkey Kid like character compilation. You should draw something else.
Where's the link? Wait, no, never mind.
Keep the peace, chat.
See if you
I'm
can
a
spot
fool.
my epic creation.
Gee, I'm sure it's going to be real difficult because you're so good at mimicking others' art styles.
True. I'm epic. Thank you for noticing.
Paleozoic Brick says Zotaxian invasion. Does anyone know what Zotaxian is? Those are like the old alien minifigures that never came out, right?
Never came out.
I think so. These are like these green little guys, right? Or are they different Lego aliens? They had like weird minifigure feet. If the ones I'm thinking of. UFO and insectoids. I think those are the ones. I mean, yeah. Right? No. No, those are different. Oh yeah, those. Oh, I meant the Citron. Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So Taxians, more like Zeatrixians. That's what we need.
So why?
I think mine turned out very well, LJ.
You know what? For you, it did.
I like the little faces in the faces. That's my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
part.
Yeah, it's so detailed, dude.
Right?
Beautiful.
Actually, what do you think
Oh
of
my
my
gosh.
Chima fan art?
Why do you guys hate me?
Oh, it's Chima. We don't hate you. We just love Chima.
Is this why? This is why I don't come around anymore. Work has improved, but I'm still. No, I'm kidding. It hasn't.
Improved.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate to say it, but I don't think I could do much better.
Do it, LJ. Draw something.
Aaron Gingerman says, gotta do a tiny shout out to my other huge passion community I'm in. Pixar Cars turning 18 years today. Dang, it's 18 years old. I remember when Cars came out.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Don't.
I didn't have a joke lined up.
Good.
Ahmed Alari Rishi said, sorry, that was a typo. I meant Realm of Creation Destruction. This concept got introduced during the Oni trilogy, where the Oni came from. Do you mean the first realm?
Highly likely.
Yeah. I hope the first realm will show up again in some form. LJ, are you caught up with Ninjago?
I am. I
Yes,
actually
nice.
I finished the first half of the second season.
What did you think?
It was very good. I think right now I still like season 1 of Dragons Rising more, but season 2 was a very good season. Now that final episode was excellent.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was good.
I know I've asked you behind the scenes, but like, what didn't you like about it? Because I feel that's a more interesting question, considering how few people have anything to criticize about season 2.
I didn't like the split pace of dealing with the different plot lines that it was dealing with. It just felt like it jumped around a little too much for my taste.
You mean when they did like the Cole Zane team up and the like rest of the crew?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I can
honestly.
see that, yeah.
I think that's something I briefly.
It just seemed like it was a little much.
It's just to me, it felt like whenever they switched to Cole and Zane, the pacing just like went to a screeching halt sometimes, even if it was entertaining.
Yeah. But there was that. I wasn't a big fan of. What else? Okay. Here's the thing. I think that Dragon Masters were good, but I could not get past their voices.
Really?
More so Egalt.
Really?
I couldn't get. Yep.
Oh wow.
I love Eagle's voice.
Usually
so
people
much.
have an issue with Rontu.
Yeah, most people don't like Rontu.
Here's the thing. Rontu, I thought for the character design, the voice was technically fitting. I thought the direction and the actual like character itself was a little Dragon Tales-ish. But like knowing Dragon Tales, I could deal. I could like, okay, that's whatever. But Egalt's voice, super cool voice. Egalt's voice, I don't felt matched the character design.
No, I feel like it's perfect. But
I feel like it, because the character design, I look at that design and I'm like, oh wow, okay, so it's like this. Okay, the voice sounded younger than the character design displayed.
I agree with that, but I kind of find, I found that pretty fitting because he was more like, he wasn't the old, patient old master. He was like, he's still like the warrior, I guess. But he's old now. Yeah.
I agree 100%. And I like that character decision. That
Yeah.
was a good thing. My problem is I wish the character design matched that a little more. The voice and the character design, there was a disconnect for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
But that kind of threw me off. But it's not a huge complaint. What else?
Did you guys see the concept art for the climber suits that was posted recently?
Oh yeah, that was
I
really
don't think
cool
I
looking.
saw this.
Maybe I can pull it up. Can I pull this up without the stream disappearing? Should work. It looks pretty cool, but I feel like it kind of made me think that the climber suits we got are kind of missing the ropes. Like the physical ropes to attach to something. Because they just have like the hooks. I'll post it in Patreon chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those designs are really cool.
There's some more.
Whoa! Oh, that's actually tragic.
There's
oh man.
more pictures here. Yeah.
Bro,
There's also
so cool.
eagle concept art for because we just talked about it.
That is so cool.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it would be really cool if they had like one of those Lego rope pieces, and you could attach them to like an armor piece with a minifigure.
That really would add a whole like dimension to it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Lego Dimensions.
Exactly.
These look really cool.
Monarch asks, is Eagle wearing a helmet or is his face just like that? I think it's just his face. It looks a bit like bone like. Ice Master says, LJ, if you don't mind me asking, but what do you think of Lloyd struggling with visions?
Oh, yeah, that was another thing I didn't like.
Really?
I felt like every single time he had a vision, everything ground to a halt, and it really irritated me.
But they were so good.
But they were good.
The visions are fine, but it's like every single time he has a vision, it just, whatever he's doing, just stopped. And to me, it really shut down momentum. Right up until around the end. It wasn't a huge complaint, but it certainly, like, every time a vision started, I was like, okay, well.
I feel like they moved the plot along quite, like, and they were like Lloyd's arc, overcoming them, like.
Yeah.
So, I feel like it's not really a distraction, it's just part of the main story in a way.
Yeah.
The frequency was meant to emphasize the mental duress he was under. At least that's how I interpreted it.
Yeah, and they use them like there's a break in there where like during a lot of the training arc they don't use them, and I think it makes it really impactful when they start coming back again. Like they're frequent, but they're infrequent in the way where it's like you never really know when it's going to happen, and I feel like they did a good job capturing that. And then and you can tell like the more stressed Lloyd was, the more they were happening.
Yeah.
And I think that really helped. And every time they happened for me, I like in terms of just the context of what was going on in the visions, I feel like they just got me more hyped to see where the story was going. Especially if there was ever a point where maybe it felt like I wasn't really sure what was gonna happen next or what was happening. Like there wasn't any big hints to what to look forward to. Like they would drop a vision and it'd be like, okay, this is where it's going, and now I'm excited to see what's happening next. So, in my opinion, I think they were done really well, both in terms of story and in terms of how they're implemented. But I can definitely understand how they can be kind of pace breaking when they do kind of just pop up.
Yeah.
But I think it's worth it for what they get across.
What I really liked about the visions is how they explain it, that it's like potential futures.
Yes.
And how they like change over time. So like there's a vision where they sacrifice Euphrasia, and then that changes to the box with Bonsal. So you kind of see like how their actions affect how the timeline's gonna go. So I think that was really well done.
No, that's fair. Nah, that was just a me thing. I don't think it was like season breaking or anything. It was just kind of one of those things. I was like, I wasn't enjoying it.
Yeah.
For those bits and pieces.
You're not allowed to have opinions, LJ.
Well, then don't freaking ask
How dare you.
Joke was on you. I only asked so I could roast you for them.
Oh.
It was a trap and you fell right into it.
Okay. All right.
It's a very epic mangosteen.
Thanks. I don't know how to draw Miru.
LJ's about to bring back his comics. He's
okay.
drawing a Miru
Nope.
and the
Nope, that's it. I'm deleting this. Deleting this entire thing.
Delete it, bro.
One of these days, I ought to learn how. I feel like if I wasn't using a mouse, I could do it a lot better.
Yeah, probably.
Some people draw really well with the mouse.
Yeah, I've drawn a lot with the mouse for like minifigure designs in the past, but because you use like a lot of geometry tools anyway, because it's mostly simple shapes. But yeah, nowadays I use the what's it called? Stylus. Pac-Man.
That's my bootleg attempt at Pac-Man. He's gotta eat the mangosteen, bro.
Yeah, Monarch says, thinking about your post, Dakota, it would have been cool if the virtues of Spinjitzu matched each Source Dragon. Yes, it would have been cool if they put any amount of thought into the virtues of Spinjitzu. Because they don't match the ninja at all.
True!
When they put Jay...
the virtues of Spinjitzu.
Jay is not the most honest ninja, really? Wow, I'm so surprised. Isn't his whole season about lying?
Those shorts were abominable. I did not like them.
I feel like the concept was just the problem. Like they made up those virtues and then they had to push them somehow.
Yeah, pretty much.
But our TSV April Fool's gag was fun though.
That was true.
Oh yeah.
The hand.
Gum LJ.
Just so squiggly.
It's the gum mangosteen.
That's my ultimate attack. The opponent I'm fighting is my hunger and taste buds.
When's the last time you had mangosteen, LJ?
August.
August? That's been quite a while. Wow. Almost a year.
True.
Soon.
I shall rectify that, though.
Oops.
There we go. Done. Do the mangosteen dance every... Okay, I just saw the Pac-Man. Dumb Matt. Okay, you know what?
Is it now bullying time?
Yes. Bullying time. Pac-Man better steal your mangosteen.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no. Is slander about to be wrought?
Hmm.
Don't slander Agent Grant Ward, LJ.
Slanderous slander.
Stupid.
Stupid faces. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Okay, hang on. Wait.
Dark Takanuva says quick draw Meso's mask among the witness head cloud.
Bruh. That would be funny.
There we go.
Bruh. Well done.
Awful. Absolutely terrible.
Alright. What do you think? Should we wrap up? Or should we put any finishing touches on these masterpieces?
Good to wrap up.
We can wrap up.
You're tired, AJ?
Yeah. It's been a long day. Long day.
Well, thank you guys for coming out and vibing with us.
Yeah.
Thank you, LJ,
indeed.
for the cameo appearance.
You're welcome.
We'll only next see you on this channel 10 years or 12.
Dang.
I won't be on this channel for 10 years at least.
Epic reference.
I don't know. I'm still working on it.
Maybe he would return more often if you wouldn't put dumb mask right next to his drawing, Meso.
Yeah, no, this bullying is too
Comes
hard.
back just to get bullied.
Yeah.
I can't
Feels bad.
handle this.
Bruh,
So-
I'm sorry.
Told he's wrong about his Ninjago opinions.
LJ, would you come back for our amazing content idea we had during this stream?
Sorry, what was it?
Would you come back for our amazing content idea we had during this stream?
What was that?
You would love it. You get to voice stuff.
Tell
I'm
the idea.
concerned.
Dramatic reading of Chima fanfiction.
Ooh.
It would be so epic.
Ooh.
They'll make it voice Laval.
Ooh. I don't think I can do a good Laval voice.
What does Chima fanfiction even entail?
I don't.
I would imagine
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
we would have to do some tactical research.
Has one been discovered yet?
I'm looking now. Let me go
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm gonna check AO3.
Oh
'cause
no.
that's where I read.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Oh, alright. How much do you think there is?
Too much.
A lot, I would say.
More
At
than I
least
would
a few.
imagine.
At least a few hundred.
Okay. Going to AO3 on the Legends of Chima tag, there is 101.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, we can find a good one.
I was right. That's too much.
Some of them are explicit.
Oh no.
And on that note, we will end. Let us simply end.
I'm trying not to say anything. Laval, what are you doing?
No.
All right. Get out
I'm
of the
leaving.
tactical retreat. Thank you guys for coming out to the art stream.
All right, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. See you in 10 years.